Jim. Now, if you could have one wish, what would it be? One Rochester teen was given that opportunity, and his answer might surprise you. ABC 6 News reporter Megan Stewart explains.
Tanner Fiek is passionate about drumming. But it's the beat of Tanner's heart that has doctors concerned. The senior at Lourdes High School in Rochester was born with a rare heart condition.
My dad is a pilot, and so we moved back and forth from here in Houston about 5 times. And with my second heart surgery back in 2010, we decided it'd be good to set up camp here.
It was because of this condition the nonprofit Wishes and More told Tanner to pick 3 of his top wishes.
And when I told the representative my wish choices, she was very surprised.
His first wish was tuition to Lourdes. His second wish was to sponsor a child in Honduras. And his third wish was to buy a car for his dad. So we're very proud of him. It's very humbling.
The organization decided to grant Tanner's first wish, allowing him to attend Lourdes his senior year. But Tanner has been longing to belong for some time.
We've homeschooled, we've done public school. When we lived in Texas, we did a university model school.
People were like, oh, you're a senior, you transferred. Did you move from another state? I'm like, no, here in Rochester. They're like, oh, okay. And I'd tell them why, and they were like, what are you doing?
He's here for maybe 9 days, and he was voted on the homecoming court. He loves life. And he loves drumming, and we're just happy that he is able to be a part of this family here at Lourdes.
It wasn't necessarily, okay, I need to be in this building, I need to be in this school, I need to have these classes. It was, I feel accepted.
Finally finding his rhythm at his new school. Megan Stewart, ABC 6 News.
After high school, Tanner hopes to attend Bethel University or go on mission trips, and doctors say his lifelong heart condition is under control and he is doing well. It's an effort to help keep a community safer. Volunteers from the Orinoco Fire Department and American Red Cross teamed up to install free smoke detectors this weekend. According to the National Fire Protection Association, 3 out of 5 house fire deaths happen at homes without a working smoke detector. And organizers say they want to prevent a tragedy from happening.
We would rather do the work ahead of time than have to respond to an emergency. It's more important for people to be happy and safe.
Volunteers made their way to more than 100 homes. The Orinoco Fire Department says this was their last event to celebrate Fire Prevention Week. A Metro Transit bus driver who's accused of refusing to let a pregnant teenager off the bus while demanding sexual favors will be in court tomorrow. Metro Transit police arrested 32-year-old Mahmoud Aden after a 16-year-old girl filed a complaint. The victim told police she pulled the cord to get off the bus at the next stop, but Aden continued to drive. The police complaint states Aden asked her for sexual favors in return for money and a cell phone. Aden is charged with soliciting for prostitution. He's being held on $100,000 bail in Hennepin County Jail. Pro-life leaders are gathering outside St. Paul's Planned Parenthood this afternoon. Organizers are hoping the rally puts pressure on Governor Dayton to investigate the organization and the U of M for allegedly buying and selling fetal tissue. The governor has previously said he won't be opening an investigation. Minnesota's Planned Parenthood president released a statement in September calling an investigation unwarranted. Merger talks are underway between the University of Minnesota Board of Regents and the Fairview Clinic and Hospital System. Regents approved a non-binding letter of intent to explore a merger. The proposal would combine the physician group of Fairview Clinic and the University Hospital and Medical School. Leaders from both sides say a merger would mean a stronger, more efficient healthcare system. The new organization would be known as M Health. About 3 million women in the U.S. are living with breast cancer, and an estimated 1 million don't yet know that they have the disease. This weekend, the 2015 Annual Education Conference was held at the Minneapolis Convention Center. The goal is to educate and support those affected by breast cancer. Reporter Cleo Green was there.
It was just so devastating.
Rosalind Sampson is a model and a 5-year survivor of breast cancer.
You never know who will get it or who has had it, but it's about spreading the word.
She says all women are at risk, while the National Breast Cancer Coalition reports about 90% of women who develop breast cancer do not have a family history of the disease.
I was totally shocked because it does not run in my family, so it was something I had to learn more about.
That's the purpose of the Breast Cancer Education Conference. Ann Harris is one of the co-founders and a survivor.
15 years ago, we saw a need in the community because the information was there, but people weren't getting it. They weren't retaining it.
Now, information about detection, diagnosis, treatment, and survivorship is available for women and men, like Ward Redman.
I was first diagnosed at age 23 in 1984.
And he's a 3-time breast cancer survivor.
When I was first diagnosed, doctors said, "You're not a woman, we don't know what to do for you."
Doctors say that although male breast cancer cases remain rare, the number is increasing, up to 26% over the last 25 years in diagnosed cases.
I'm one of very few guys that have gotten this and have, kind of embraced the breast cancer education.
Experts say it's important to know your body. Rosalind Sampson says a simple check saved her life.
The American Cancer Society estimates in Minnesota 3,200 new cases of breast cancer will be diagnosed this year.